Cafecito time. Cafecito time. Cafecito time. Cafecito time. Cafecito time. Get low, get low, get low, get low, the window to the wall. Low, get low to the window to the wall. Welcome to the Cafecito podcast. I'm Dee Dee. And first of all, I just want to tell y'all something. I realized in the other videos that this chair is wild. It makes noises. Apparently, I did. It needs some adjusting. It needs something, or maybe I just need a new chair. But I do want to apologize in advance. I will try my best not to move till I can find another chair. With that being said, I need you to subscribe, hit that like, and share this with someone that someone that you know you think needs it, can benefit, can relate, right? We're out here um, doing the mission, which is to empower, motivate, inspire women to love themselves and be confident, helping people grow within themselves and evolve. So, today's cafecito message. Did you get some coffee? Have you had some coffee in your system or maybe some tea or whatever? I like tea too. Um I'm really excited about today's message because it's something that I get a lot of questions about. So I really want to touch base on this and kind of let you know what the universe is saying, what spirit is saying in the cards today. For self love, for the self journey, healing journey, whatever your path is, whatever path you are taking. But we're going to pause for a second because I need my bigger mic. I do. So I will be right back. All right, and we are back. I completely forgot to get my bigger mic. I just been like recording and stuff. And yeah, I got used. I really like the little one. I like both of them. So, anywho, a lot of people ask me about going on this path. They want to love themselves, or they want to be more confident, right? Or they have low self-esteem, low self-confidence, whatever the case may be. I'll tell you, first and foremost, I had really low self-confidence, low self-esteem for a long, long time. I allowed my confidence to shine when I hit my 30s. Like after my son passed away, that's when I went on my self love and confidence journey. Before that, I was on a spiritual journey. So I was kind of just digging deep, trying to find, like I felt like I didn't belong in the world. There were just like so many questions that I had. So that was like my spiritual path, which I started in 2014. And then when my son passed away, I was 29, and going into my 30s, it was like, I faced myself after he died, and it was like I don't like what I see. I don't like me inside and out, and I need to figure out why, and I need to do something about it, right? I didn't know what to do. I was going through grief. I mean, my son died, right? So like I that's something that not many people know what it feels like. I don't wish that on anyone. I can't. There aren't enough words to describe that grief, and I kind of talk about that on my first YouTube video here. But that took me to a different place in life within myself. I was hanging on to my faith, and somehow I didn't like me, right? So I share that story with you because I just want you to know that I know exactly what it feels like. You are not alone. There are so many people that are out here faking that they love themselves, and not because they're bad people or because they're fake. It's just because it's hard to do the inner work. It's not easy, and a lot of people are afraid to face that, right? Let's just be honest, let's be real, because I was afraid to face myself. I was afraid to face, what society calls the flaws, or we call like our demons and stuff like that, like that dark side of us, or like our struggles or trauma, the things that we've gone through. Like we're afraid to face that at times, right? But that takes me into today's message. And the cards that I pulled were healing from the past. Okay, that's the first one. You are stronger than you know, and get some rest. So we have three cards today. We will get into them here in a few seconds, but I want to start out by telling you that if you are someone that wants to take this path of self, of evolving, growing, getting to know you, and loving yourself and being confident, there is something that must be done, and that is you must face yourself. And I know, like, this might sound cliche, but this is really how it happened for me. I was grieving my son, and I was in the bathroom one day doing what I usually did back then, which was look at myself in the mirror and call myself ugly words, uh, you know, do things that I'm not very proud of. And I was just like, you know what? I don't like this. I'm tired. And I broke down. I broke down because in that moment I knew that I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice for myself, and I had to make a choice for my children. I still have my firstborn, and I had just lost my baby, and I'm like, something needs to change within me, right? Because I need to be tough right now, and I have to navigate this grief, and I have to continue to move forward with life, because life doesn't stop when you go through battles, through struggles, through trauma, through things that aren't very good, right? That don't make you feel good. Life doesn't stop for you, right? And so you must face yourself. And that may look like how I had to do it. Just go in front of the mirror and straight up tell yourself what it is that you feel, because it's in here. You know the answer. No one else can give you that answer. Getting help, getting support, whatever that looks like for you, like, please do that. And go on that path, but you must face yourself. So I know that a lot of us, that's hard. Man, that's hard. Nobody wants to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, well, I don't like all of these things, and we're going to do something about it. Right. And then some of us, we just really don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, what do I do here? Right. So, like I said, whatever that looks like for you, for me, it was a lot of inner child healing, a lot of digging deep within myself, and a lot of self healing, a lot of meditating, a lot of praying, hanging on to my faith, and therapy, and just a lot of different methods and tools, because there isn't one way to do this. There isn't a right way to do it. So when people ask me, well, I want to love myself and I want to be confident, and I want to do this, and I want to, you must face yourself first. So we move on to the first card, which is healing from the past. And what that is you must face yourself. I just really gave it to you. It's all about finding out where this is all coming from, because it's coming from somewhere. And for me, it was, I needed to heal my inner child. There was something in there that it wasn't that it was missing, it was that I had forgotten who I was. You know, you come into this world and you're innocent and you're just like so beautiful and you're full of light, and you don't know anything until you start getting older and you start seeing the environment and you know, and the people around you and things like that, and you learn and you have all these different role models in your life. But when you first come into this world, you are light. And as we get older, I believe that a lot of us lose that. A lot of us lose that innocence. A lot of us lose that smile, you know? And how can we get that back? And so healing from the past is essential to this journey, to this self journey in general, because it shows you this is the problem, this is where this is coming from, but it also shows you just how special you are and how the creator took its time with you, how the universe said, this is you and there is no one like you. Like God did that, you know? And so this is why healing from the past is the first step to take. So when people ask me or say, I want to love myself, I want to be more confident, how do I do it? You must face yourself, heal from the past. And then the next card is you are stronger than you know. And I believe that this card popped up because of the same thing that I'm talking about. This isn't easy work. It's going to take inner healing. It's going to take you digging deep within yourself and finding out things about yourself that you probably didn't want to or didn't want to face. Like it's not going to be easy, right? But anything worth having, right, takes sacrifice, takes time, and takes work. And so while it's not easy, it'll be the best decision you ever make is to heal from the past and know that you are stronger than you know and that you can face this head on, because up until now you have faced so many things, you've had so many struggles in your life. So why couldn't you go through this self-love and confidence path? Why can't you go through you know, your spiritual path, your healing path, whatever journey that you want to take on in any area of your life? Why couldn't you? Right? You've made it this far. So you are stronger than you know. And then the last card here is get some rest. And I love that this card popped up because I was like, I gotta tell them all of this. And then like what am I gonna leave them with? Like we need to leave on a positive note, right? Because see, the thing about me, I don't like to sugarcoat. When I talk to people and when I speak and when I write my books and when I write my poetry, I'm like raw, okay? I'm real. And those of you that have been with me since day one, my OGs, you know me. You know I'm like I'm straight up. It's a Scorpio in me, okay? But I'm straight up. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The journey, the path, this is not easy. It's not, but it's worth it. And so I'm giving you all of this and I'm leaving you with get some rest. And what that is going to look different for everybody. But basically what it's saying is this is going to take some hard work. It's going to take inner work. And so you are going to need to take a break. You are going to need to give yourself some grace. You are going to have days where you don't want to do the work. And you know what? Guess what? That's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to because you're still human. It's going to take time. Okay. It's going to start with your mindset. Then you're going to get some tools. You're going to get the support. You're going to dig deep. You're going to do self healing. You're going to read the books. You're going to write. You're going to journal. You're going to do the affirmations, right? You're going to be doing a lot of different things depending on on where you're at, right? But you're gonna need some rest. You're gonna need to get some rest. So there are gonna be days where you're just not gonna feel like it, and that's okay. And you are gonna have to carve out time for you to just rest. Rest your brain, rest your heart, your soul, rest your body. So take that time for self-care, right? That's where self-care comes into play, okay? So you might want to do some nature walking. I mean, I don't know. Everybody self care looks different for everybody. Some people their self care is go get going and getting their nails done or going to get a pedicure. I can't get a pedicure. I'm ticklish. I don't know why. Yeah, that was random, but it's true. I don't know. I cannot get a pedicure. I went when I was 17. I think it was 16 or 17. My aunt and my mom took me to get a pedicure, and I started laughing. I sat there and I was laughing the whole time. Hee hee ha ha ha. I mean, even the lady was cracking up. And to this day, I won't go and get a pedicure. I'm scared that I'm going to start laughing. I'm just gonna start cracking up, and they're gonna be like, "What is wrong with this grown ass woman?" I'm ticklish. That's what's wrong with me. I am a ticklish girl. Okay. So, anyways, but that is self care for some people, right? Or, self care can look like you doing a nice bath, just having a beautiful nice bath, lit up some candles, put some music on, some jazz. I like me some jazz, some lo-fi, right? But at the end of the day, what it entails is that you need to get some rest. Okay. So quick recap: healing from the past. You want to go on this self-love journey, you want to go on this self-love path, on this self-confidence path, find that inner confidence within you. Heal from the past, face yourself. You are stronger than you know. That means you got this. You've gotten this far, you can do this 100%. And get some rest, give yourself some grace, get some rest, take care of yourself. That is important. That should be at the top. You are your priority. So I really hope that this resonated with you. Take what you can and go out there and apply it. And till next time.